Best believe I'm a bad girl, hotter than hot girl. When I back it up, me I the thing called lockdown. Work your shut down, hit it, sit the down. Recognize anyone that say the thing hot now. All eyes on me, know every man wanna put it on me. Everything bold, don't move low key. Ain't no other chick that's hotter than me. No apologies for the way I move, yeah. I put the work in everything I do here. Everything set like no rain. Best in the game, I'm a real OG.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, She Embodies Power. For those who don't know me, my name is Natalie and I am a mum of 8. So, first and foremost, it is about, let me just check my phone. It is about 10 past 11 at night when I'm recording this vlog. So if I look a mess, then you know, this ring light is going to show up every imperfection in my face, and I couldn't be bothered to put on any makeup. Well, I do have makeup, but I couldn't be bothered to do a full face. I just did like the dark circles on my eyes and all that other good stuff. So yeah, it will be showing up every imperfection in my face, but we're gonna run with it today. So this vlog is about my 2022 goals. I will be taking you through what it is that I plan to achieve this year. Maybe not so much in detail on how I plan to achieve them, but you'll get the general gist of what it is that I want to do. So as some of you may know who have been watching my vlogs for a little while, towards the second half of last year I was actually really struggling in regards to just being focused, my determination, and just I was procrastinating and all that stuff, you know, like towards the second half of the year. And I made myself a vow this year that procrastination will have no part of my life this year. So that is number one goal of 2022. No more procrastination. I am literally now just so focused and determined on doing the things I've said I want to do. And the thing is, obviously, you know, it's not, I would say it's not just because it's a brand new year. It's because I've wanted to do this for myself for such a long time now. I did get off to a good start last year, but for whatever reason, life sort of threw me off, you know. And I did say to myself that once I managed to pick myself back up out of the place that I was in, because I was in a very dark place towards the end of last year. So once I got out of that place, I said to myself, I'm going to do the things that I said that I'm going to do to prevent myself from going back to that place, if you get what I mean. So I mean, obviously the start of the new year did kickstart me. It took me a few days, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a few days into the year. It wasn't on the 1st of January that I was like, boom, let's go. It took me like a good few days because I was still in a semi-bad place. But now I am fully engrossed in what I'm doing. I'm literally on a roll. I've literally, the things that I said I wanted to do, like what to do with my Instagram, and these are stuff that I'm going to get into anyway later on in this vlog, so I'm not going to necessarily say exactly what it is, but just I am doing the things that I wanted to do, hence why I'm up at this time of night recording this vlog, because I was editing another vlog before this. I had to record something else before this, you know, so it took me till this time, you know, since I've got all these kids to deal with during the day, it took me till this time of night to be able to even sit down and record this vlog. I keep wanting to say podcast, but I mean vlog. So yeah, that is number one. Goal number two is to continue my podcast from last year. So some of you may know I did start a podcast last year, and it was okay. I feel like because I was kind of just getting into the swing of it, like I'd never done a podcast before last year, and so I think I was trying to find my own style, but I wasn't really feeling the style that I went for before. So now I'm redoing my podcast. What is that? I'm redoing my podcast, and I am coming in with a different style altogether. I was gonna say like a little bit of a different style, but nope, it's a completely different style altogether. This is gonna be fun, it's gonna be quirky, it's gonna be raw, it's gonna be real, like it's just gonna be so lit. And I've recorded the intro for it. I did that earlier on this mic. I've recorded the intro for it earlier, and yeah, we're well on our way to getting, well, I say I'm talking about me and you, but to getting this podcast up and running and out there for you guys to hear and to share. Guys, by the way, hit the like button for this video right now. Guys, it's free. You don't have to pay anything to just hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to tap that little bell to be notified every time that I post. Guys, I'm really doing my best to get this channel to grow. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, nearly, probably about, I think I need like 20 more subscribers to get to 500. It may not sound like a lot, but it's a lot to me. And by the end of the year, I want to be in the thousands. So please guys, just like this post, share, subscribe. Guys, we're a family unit, we have to help each other out. But yeah, so back to the podcast. That is what I'm doing, and yeah, I will obviously let you guys know once the podcast is up and running, and you guys can run along over there and take a listen. It's also called She Embodies Power. We're building a brand here. We are building the She Embodies Power brand. So I'd appreciate all the support I can get from you guys. I know some of you guys did listen to it before, but I'm back with a new flow now. So goal number 3 is to be more consistent with my YouTube channel. Now guys, I have had this YouTube channel since 2018, and I know for a fact that if I had been more consistent with it, then my channel would probably be bigger than it is at the moment. And that's, you know, my fault again. Procrastination, not being committed to the channel and stuff like that. And more as of late, it's been to do with like my personal mental health and stuff like that, just not feeling okay to be vlogging and stuff like that. I had to take a few steps back and just take care of myself, make sure that I was in the right place mentally, and that's because obviously I still have to be a mother to the kids. So this year I'm hoping to be a lot more consistent, and I feel like the way that I'm going to do that is by not just like doing a post and then posting it the next day, because that way I end up like, if I don't feel well, or if I'm not in the mood, or if I forget, then there's nothing to post the next day. So I'm trying to build up a library of posts to have just on standby or in an order. I've got a YouTube schedule. As I mentioned in one of my previous vlogs, I've made a YouTube schedule, and I post and I vlog on certain days so that I know that there's always content ready to go. So yeah, so obviously now that means that this post is pre-recorded for you guys. And yeah, that's how I plan to be consistent for 2022 when it comes to my Instagram. And also obviously sometimes I run out of motivation, sometimes I don't know what people want to hear, so I'm gonna be asking you guys a lot more what you want to hear. I have done some vlogs that people have asked me to do, but I want to do a lot more so that I can know what you guys want to watch, and then hopefully the channel will continue to grow. So my YouTube channel is goal number 3. On to goal number 4. So goal number 4 for me, it's not in order. I'm just reading them out, but it doesn't mean that this is less important than the other ones, or the other ones are more important, or whatever. But number 4 for me is to develop as a mother. So as you guys know, I am a single mom of 8, And developing as a mother for me just looks like growing with my kids. So obviously my oldest child is 13 and I can't still be looking at her and dealing with her issues and situations as if she was still 10 or something like that. She's growing, her issues change, you know, her fashion is changing, you know, just things around her body's changing, everything's changing around her, do you know what I mean? So I want to be developing with her to make sure that I am meeting her needs and her requirements. And then obviously that also goes for the other kids, because they, even though they are younger than her, they are still also developing. So that means that I need to be on the ball, more on the ball should I say, with keeping up to what they need for where they are, if you get what I'm saying. Obviously I do keep on top as much as I can with just keeping up to date with them, but I'm the kind of person that I want to make sure that I just get it right. I mean, obviously you can never get it 100% right all the time, do you know what I'm saying? But I have to be checking myself every so often to say, right, have you done this for Renaya, or have you done this for Isaiah and stuff like that? Do you know what I mean? I want to be more on point. I have to keep myself in check because they're only going to be kids once, and I don't want to end up, you know, like ruining their childhood or whatever, you know. Obviously I've never been a mother to a 13-year-old, do you get what I mean? So it's obviously like, it's new for me, as new as it is for her, it's new for me as well, do you know what I mean? So I'm just doing my best, but I just want to make sure that I am the best type of mother that I can be in 2022, and then again in 2023 and 2024 and so on and so forth. You know, it never really stops, but I'm dedicated to making sure that I do that in 2022. What are we on now? I think we're on to number 5. So number 5 for me is developing as a woman. Now I'm not talking about my body per se, even though I kind of am, but when I say developing as a woman, I'm just talking about just growing into the woman that I've always wanted to be. I've always envisioned myself as a boss, do you know what I mean? An entrepreneur. Like, I've always envisioned myself as someone who's living a certain standard of life, you know? And obviously some of my life choices have not been so great. So that means that obviously I'm on a catch up, you know. Obviously everything happens in its time, and I honestly do believe that, you know, everything happens for a reason, you know. But I do see myself in a place that's much bigger than where I am now. Anybody who knows me knows that I am a hustler. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and one of these things one day is gonna have to get me to where I want to be. So developing as a woman is all of that, you know. I want to, and then on top of that as well, I just want to make sure that as a woman as well, I'm in the right place mentally, you know, in regards to taking care of my mental health more, you know, even things like self-care as well. I want to make sure that I'm in the right place with self-care, you know. It's hard. Self-care is not just things like bubble baths and stuff like that. It's things like making sure that I drink enough water, and it's things like just, I don't know, things that I generally tend to forget being a mother of 8, you know. So I really want to be more on point with the self-care things. Things like my skincare routine, I want to be more like regular with it, because I have spots. I literally have a photo shoot coming up in like under 2 weeks, and my skin is like a teenager with acne skin, honestly. And I do believe it's because I'm not drinking enough water. So things like that, I really want to like be more consistent with. On the other side of it is the whole self-love thing as well. That is something that I've always struggled with in my life. I've always struggled with self-love, self-worth, self-value, all of that good stuff there. and I am really dedicated this year to making sure that I continue, because it's something that I've started a long time ago, but it's something that I want to continue to work on throughout 2022. I don't want to be falling back into the traps that I fell into in 2021 and 2020 and 2019 and way back to as far as I can remember. I'm trying to continue to build myself up as a woman, trying to continue to just love myself so that I can just be, you know, content and happy within myself and stuff like that, you know, without having to seek validation from anybody or anything, you know. So yeah, and it's not easy at all. It's not easy because, you know, it's not something that you read in a book and then by the end of the book you know how to self-love, you know. It's not that easy. It's something that you have to really take seriously, because you have to go back into yourself and you have to like dredge up things that you have learned over the past, like I'm 34 now, so over the past 34 years I have to go back, dredge up those things, unlearn them, and then relearn new habits and stuff like that. So it's no easy thing, and it's not going to happen just in 2022. I'm going to be honest, it's not going to happen just in 2022. It could take me years, but if I remain committed to it, I am 1,000,000% sure that I'm going to get there. So that is my goal. And I also am going to be doing a lot more reading self-help books and stuff like that, you know, just being positive and keeping the right people around me in my circle. I am a big believer in energy. Energy is literally so important. It's about who you surround yourself with and stuff like that. That's a form of self-love. If you surround yourself with thieves and robbers and murderers, that's the kind of energy you're going to be soaking in, and you're going to realize that, bruh, like, negativity is creeping into my life, like things are not going the way that I want them to go, or, you know, these people are influencing me in a certain way and I'm seeing negative results coming from that. It's all about energy. You have to associate yourself with people who are vibrating at the same level as you, or even vibrating higher than you, because that's when you find yourself bringing yourself up to vibrate with them at the same level. Energy is no joke. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and that's part of me developing as a woman. And when I said that, when I did this before, I also want to make sure that I work on my physical, you know, because I do feel like I would like to be more fit. I would like to have a better shape, and obviously I'm going to attain that by eating more regularly, because I don't eat like a lot. I have, like, sometimes I have lunch and dinner, or sometimes I just have dinner. I rarely have breakfast. So I'm trying to get back into that healthy habits that I had before in like 2019, when I got like this. That's why I keep doing that. My body was really nice. I was really happy with myself in 2019. So I'm trying to get back there by eating and working out and taking my supplements and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I want to do for this year. So honestly guys, those are the main things that I'm focusing on in 2022. I decided this year I'm not going to give myself too many things to focus on at once, because honestly I find it very easy to become overwhelmed. So I've only set myself those things to get me started with the year. I do have like some more specific and personal goals, but I feel like I'm going to keep those to myself, and I'm just going to work on them behind the scenes and stuff like that. You know, obviously not everything is for YouTube, do you get what I'm saying? So, but those are the 5 things that I'm happy to share with you guys. You guys can keep me in check. You guys can put in the comments, like when I'm posting, have you done this? How's this going? Da, 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 da. You get what I'm saying? You can hold me, or is it I can hold you accountable? No, you can hold me accountable. or whatever, innit? Like, you guys just check in with me to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do this year. But to be fair, the results should speak for themselves. When you start to see the more consistent posting, when you start to see the podcast flying in and stuff like that, you start to see me grow as a woman. Yeah, so all of that good stuff, man. But yeah, I hope you guys have set yourselves some goals for 2022. You have to remain realistic with it. Don't be setting yourself goals like, I want to visit every single country in the world in 2022. I highly doubt you'll be able to do that. And two, if you're not living within your means, like basically I'm saying, if you don't have the money to travel to every single country in the world, don't set yourself a goal that you're not going to be able to achieve. You can say, I want to travel every single country in the next 10 years. That may be doable, or even before you die, that may be doable as well, you know. But be realistic with them, because the thing is, if you set yourself unrealistic goals, you're going to find that when you're not hitting those goals and when you're not smashing them targets, you're going to start feeling away, you know. And then because you didn't achieve this target, now you're less enthusiastic to hit this target, and then, you know, you're like, oh, you're on catch up, you're constantly on catch up, and that's long. Just set yourself realistic goals of what you want to do for yourself in 2022. Everybody is on their own journey. Don't be watching what Shaniqua's doing over there. Oh, Shaniqua's got a new Bentley. She said that she's gonna have a Bentley by July, and she got her Bentley in May. I mean, whatever, not Bentley, whatever, you know what car I just said. But yeah, did I say Bentley? Well, yeah, I did say Bentley. She got her Bentley in May, and she still had 2 months to spare. And I said that I want to get a Ford, and I haven't got my Ford yet, and it's August. Don't watch Shaniqua, because you don't know what Shaniqua did to get that Bentley. Do you understand? You don't know if she sold her front. You don't know nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? So you do what you need to do for yourself, and don't be watchy. Especially, one thing I'm guilty of is watching people on the gram. Yeah, I see people on the gram and they're 10 million followers, and I see them flying here, there and everywhere and whatever, but you don't know what they're doing to portray that lifestyle. Do you know what I mean? They could be, there's people out there driving 2029 BMWs, but we don't know what they did to get that snapshot. Do you know what I mean? They could be rented. It could be somebody that they saw on the road, and they were like, bruv, can I borrow your car just to take a little reel? Do you know what I'm saying? And then they've gone back to their whatever go-kart that they're driving. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't watch other people, you know, because especially on the gram, because the gram is just make-believe. To a degree, do you get what I'm saying? People only show you things that they feel is gonna enhance them, enhance their image and stuff like that. Not everybody, of course, do you know what I mean? But them people that you see up there, more time, there's more to the story than what they're showing you. That's all I'm going to say. But with that said, guys, I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. Hopefully it's long enough, because my vlogs, I've realized that my vlogs nowadays are kind of short. So I hope that this has given you enough content. Anything that you guys want to talk about, make sure you drop them in the comments below. Do not forget, as I said before, don't forget to like this video. Smash the like button, guys. Smash that like button. Quick, fast. Do it now. Right now. Do it right now. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber already, and hit the little bell. I'm doing this, but I'm probably not going to be putting all this stuff on the screen, but hit the bell for notifications of when I post, so you guys can catch the vlogs off the rip. I am going to go. I still have another vlog to record, so I'm going to go. I'm going to cut this one, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See you later. Bye.